Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and today we are going to do a dinosaur fashion show of sorts. Basically, I have every single Fallen Kingdom dinosaur, including the Indoraptor, all 6 of them, all in these incubators right here. Now, there are 5 skins, alternate skins, for every dinosaur, which means each dinosaur has 6 skins. So in total, in this video right now, we're going to look at 36 different dinosaur skin combinations. And we're going to go in order from Cynosure Tops up to Indoraptor, kind of in the order that you would naturally unlock them in the game. And that is about all I have to say on the matter. The dinosaurs aren't going to be particularly happy. There's no food or anything. They're all going to go mental and kill each other. But really, I just want to look at how cool the skins are. We're going to rate them all out of 5 stars and just have some fun with it, basically. So this might take a little bit of time. Strap yourself in and get ready for some dinosaurs. Kicking off with the Sinoceratops unlocked on Isla Matanceros. We did see this in the video a couple of hours ago, but still, I love my chubby little hippo dinosaur. Oh, I really do. Why does it look so much like a hippo to me? What's that, pal? It's a shame that the sun is on this direction, but it is what it is. Let's get a little scat around there. Lovely stuff. A solid 3 out of 5 stars. I think it's not the best skin in the world, but it's a pretty cool skin. I like how there's these little flecks of orange in there, you know, popping around the sort of the holes in the frill and the sort of blending between the white. It's just not that exciting, but it's still very cool. Moving on, let's go for the Alpine Pattern. What my star scale is? It's up to 5 stars, but is it 3.5? Can I do 3.5? I don't know. Very nice, kind of this sort of grey, dark grey look to it. Basically replaces the green from the other with dark grey. Removes the orange though. I've got to say, generally speaking, in this game, the Alpine patterns are probably the least exciting. No offense, Sinoceratops. That's a solid. I'm just going to give that one a 2 stars, although I do like these stripes along the back. Are they there on the other one? Let's have a quick little check. Yeah, they are indeed. And this one's got this little bursts of orange and all that, so 2 stars, 3 stars. Come on, Sinoceratops, you can do better than that. Next up is the Tundra Pattern. Yes, by the way, this did take bloody ages to set up. Bum bum. Ba-ba-dum. Unfortunately, because of the shadow positioning, it's quite hard to see the colours initially. I did actually set them all up so they were facing this way, so you'd see them all walk into the light initially, but unfortunately, because you can't fit all 6 dinosaurs into one incubator, it just didn't really work out. Oh, I like this one though. See, this one's still got that little burst of colour there. You can see these little lines of red where the orange was on the other one. It's kind of this darker, muddy, stony brown. I still don't think... Oh, sorry, squeaky chair. I still don't think I like it quite as much as the original, I've got to say. But I like it more than the Alpine, so 2.5 stars. We should do like an average for which dinosaur has the best skin. So far we're on 3, 5, 7.5 so far. Next up is the Jungle Pattern. Right, this is usually one of my most... the best skins in the game. I think this is the one we did see a couple of hours ago. This is the sort of the orange one typically. I think it's based on a tiger, the jungle skin. They're all very orange anyway. That one's pretty cool, I've got to say. Beautiful. Okay, 3.5 stars. I've decided I like that one more than the original. Jungle skin takes the lead. That is very cool. Can't believe I can move that fast, the chubby little so-and-so. Next up, we have the Step Pattern. I'm gonna hear this music so many times. Bum-ba-dum. Oh, I really like that one actually. Why do I like that one so much? Isn't that pretty much identical to the other? Why do I like that one more? The red's a little bit more vibrant. That one looks very similar to me. To this one here. See, this is more sort of a dark, muddy brown, but this one's got kind of more a grey stone to it. I like this one more. I'm going to give that one a 3 stars. I'm not convinced that this is a 3.5 anymore either. I'm going to note that down to 3. I might give this a 3.5. I think this is my favourite. Okay, so it's 2 3 stars, a 2 star, a 2.5 star, and a 3.5 star. Somebody calculate this, I can't be bothered anymore. The final one for the Sinoceratops, the Coastal Pattern. Now, with the T-Rex, the Coastal is actually my favourite, so I'm hoping for something pretty cool here. Bum bum, ba-ba-dum, bum bum, ba-ba-dum, bum bum. Not my favourite, I've got to say. I'm not sure this kind of, what would you call it, like sort of vine leaf green goes well with this sort of pink colour. It's okay. It's a oh, no, I'm gonna give that one a 2. Oh, I do like the different colour stripes on the back. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna give that one a 2 stars though. I'm not that impressed with that one, unfortunately, my Sinoceratops friend. But there we go. An okay collection of skins. There's some pretty cool ones in there. The default one has really grown on me. A lot of them are sort of dark, dull colours. This is really the only one that sticks out a little bit to me. Anyways, very cool. Moving on. Next up on the list is Baryonyx, which you unlock on Isla Muerta. And if you don't say like Muerta, then what are you doing with your life, if we're honest? Pretty cool. Again, just like a 3 stars, I think, for the default Baryonyx. Nothing to write home about, but pretty cool. It's going to eat all my humans. That's nice. Let's move over to this one next. Let's go for the Rainforest pattern now. Rainforest is my favourite skin in the game, generally speaking. I'm hoping for something pretty cool here. Rainforest is blue, typically speaking. It's from a bird of some description. Starling? I can't remember. Let's get it in the light. Don't turn around now. It is blue, but I've got to say I don't love it. I don't know why. And it's running off into the darkness, which is mildly annoying. Let's compare it to the other one. I think I prefer the default, I've got to say. It's just got a bit more variety in it. This one's quite two-toned, which some people will like, some people won't. I'm not that convinced. I'm going to give that one 2.5 stars instead. Tell you what we're also going to do. I don't want the dinosaurs to die too quickly, so let's just pop down some feeders everywhere so they can not be dead. And let's just do the same for the carnivores. Again, less dead would be nice. And in the same vein, very professional this video, let's get some water just knocking around just so people are less likely to die. Right, next up we have the Alpine Pattern Baryonic. So we're expecting greys, whites, snowy colours. I think it's worth just skipping and then going back in so we can rotate around. Oh, some shades of pink and in the neck and the mouth and the sort of the holes in the head. I don't know what the holes in the head are called, but they are holes in the head. Why is it? Oh my god, the Baryonyx does this all the time. It has this weird little spin. I think people have been talking about that on the sub. I like this one more, I've got to say. I'm not convinced on the pink though. But I like how it's less two-toned than the other one we saw, the Rainforest. I'm going to give that 3 stars. Moving on, we have the Tundra Pattern. A lot of stony, snowy, coldy ones with the Baryonyx. I'm going to do the same. We want to watch this, but we want to watch it from that side. Oh, nice. Again with the pink. Maybe it's not a... Maybe it's just a general Baryonyx thing, you know? I like that one, though. I like it. It's got a kind of... I mean, it doesn't really scream... What is it again? Tundra. It doesn't scream tundra to me at all. But they are all based on animals rather than the actual habitat. This one, to me, looks very much like a woodlands or a wetlands sort of skin, but... 3 stars again. They're all cool, but none of them are blowing my mind. You know what I mean? Step pattern next. That one I like a little bit more. I really like this sort of gold line. It's very Indoraptor-esque. That might be our first 3.5. Am I impressed? It's hard to tell. Yeah, I'm gonna get... Oh, I don't know. It's very two-tone. You can see some of them have like very distinct top, middle, bottom, and some of them have very distinct top and bottom. And I'm gonna give that 3.5 though. I really like that gold streak. I'm all about the blink, me. And finally we have the coastal pattern. Oh my god, I'm dying. Excuse me. Again, it looks like they've gone for a sort of greeny tone on this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give that 2 stars. That bores the life out of me. Sorry, Baryonyx. Moving on. Next up is the Stygimoloch, and I believe I've put it on here. Yes, there we go. Basic Stygimoloch. Adorable, at the very least. Absolutely adorable. Comes out looking all nervous, little hesitant, chubby little arms, but like flexing hardcore. The arms just do not fit on the body at all, do they? It honestly looks like it wants to beat someone up. But it is adorable. Oh. I really like that Stygimoloch, I really do. Out of the 3 we've seen so far, this is my favourite. I'm going to give that it's a really nice default skin, you know. It's got this interesting sort of flamey pattern on the back. It's got the sort of the way the texture sort of blends into the dome skull in the middle. That's really cool. I'm going to give that a solid 3.5. Well done, Stygimoloch. Well done. Next up is the Rainforest Stygimoloch. Stygimoloch, according to the dude. Now this is the one we saw in the other video. I like this one as well. That Rainforest, it's got that orange and the blue together. Orange and blue is, of course, an absolute classic colour combination. It's like red and green or blue and yellow. There's certain colours that just made for each other, you know? That second call is really cute. The first one kind of sounds like a terrifying little scream. I'm less convinced on that one. I don't actually, you know, I like this one, but I don't like it as much as the default, I've got to say. I don't know why. I think it just doesn't suit the dinosaur as well, even if the skin's cooler. Oh, I don't know. I do like that blue. 3.5 stars for you as well. I think I just like the Stygimoloch. Step pattern next. Not your birth pattern, it's your step pattern. Is that a joke? I don't know if that's a joke. It felt like a joke. Okay, I'm just going to quickly knock around to the other side. Oh my god. Ugh. Come on, game. Camera, stop being weird. Just trying to eat my face. Lovely stuff. Can I please scroll down now? Thank you. Oh, I like that one as well. 3 stars for that one. It's not 3.5. I don't like it quite as much as the other two. It's pretty cool though. Next up, we have the Arid pattern. Apologies if we're going a little quick. There's a lot of dinosaurs to get through. 36 dinosaurs to get through, folks. And I want to watch this video every time. You can always pause it on the video if you want. Look at how the toes splay out as it steps. Look, boop. They're together, and then it puts its foot down, and they go bloop outwards. That's very cool. Now, I've got to get past my love for the dinosaur and look at the skin, because I don't love this skin. I'm going to give this 2.5 stars. This isn't... Oh, I don't know. I like it more now. 3 stars! I just... Excuse me, sorry. There's something about the default patterning and texturing of the Stygimoloch that makes all the skins look really cool. I think as well with smaller dinosaurs, it's easier to have a good looking skin in some ways. Anyways, Wetland Pattern next. Should offer us something pretty different. It's quite a timid green by the looks of it. Maybe this will finally be our 2.5 stars. I think it might be, I've got to say. Still adorable, but... Oh, that one's cuter. It's kind of like a gurgly call. I can't really do it. 2.5 for this one, I'm afraid, Wetland. I mean, it's fine, it's chill. I'd be happy to have it in my park, but... You know, it's not... I'm not going to call my mum about it, am I? Coastal Pattern, the final pattern for the Stygimoloch. I think I'm vibrating. Ooh, I've gone for like a grey colour here. Baryonyx and Sinoceratops are just beating each other up incessantly. Which is a shame, because I need these dinosaurs for screenshots for the thumbnail, but hey-ho. I hate that scream. All the others are super cute, and that one sounds like a woman dying. It's terrifying. That one's pretty baller. I really like. Why do I like that one but not the last one? I don't know. Maybe it's my own just personal design tastes. I'm giving that one 3. I don't know. It's a little boring the more I look at it. 3 stars for that one. Not bad. Stygimoloch I think is winning so far. But moving on. Next up is the Carnotaurus. Next up, folks. Carnotaurus. So basic Carnotaurus. Let's go. Those poor Stygimolochs are about to get annihilated. Look at this guy, it's an absolute machine. Those eyes, piercing. I'm really hoping some of the others... Whew, I'm hoping some of the others have different eye colours. It'd be really cool to see them use that, because the eyes are bright and terrifying and awesome. Well done, Carnotaurus. Look at that patterning as well. That's going to make for some really cool colours, I think, just because it has such detailed patterning. So, let's check out the Alpine one first. Oh, 3.5... 4 stars for the default Carnotaurus. Screw it. I really like the default Carno. 4 stars. 4 stars? 4 stars. Oof. Oh, hello, shaky neck. Don't like this one as much. I think it's a little... I don't like the Alpine patterns in general. I don't know what it is. It does make the eyes look a little bit more terrifying, but I'm only going to give this a 2.5. We've dropped a lot from the 4 to the 2.5, but hey. This is science, sort of-ish, not at all. Tundra next. That's pretty cool. That's a 3-star. None of them are holding up to the original, but the original is very cool. I mean, it's an awesome skin. Look at the blending of colours that you can see in the skin. The sort of browns and greens and all these different sort of shades that blend together, especially in the head area as well. All the eyes are the same colour so far, which is a shame. That one's pretty cool. It is bugging out like balls, but whatever. I'm going to give that 3 stars so far. Am I? I don't know. Oh, I'm tempted to go back. Oh, I don't know. Next up, we have the Savanna. This should be a black and white one. Savanna patterns are based on the zebra. Oh, now that's what we're talking about. Is it? I don't know. I loved it, and now it's weird. No, that is pretty cool, I've got to say. I like that vividness in the colours. You know, a lot of the skins in the game are quite dull. It's nice to get ones that are just a little bit more interesting. There's these little flecks of pink in there as well. I don't know what's with the pink today, but they are loving the pink. I like that one, though. It's more interesting to look at. 3.5 stars for the Savanna Carnotaurus. I hope one of you at home is organising this and telling me what the total scores are. Steppe and Arid for the final 2. None of my beloved jungle. It could have been a very cool jungle one. It's a shame they didn't do that. Nope, nope. Either way, it's a very cool dinosaur. I think we'll agree. I think we can all agree on that one. Other than the little bug there. I like this one as well. It kind of looks like a toxic waste spillage. You know, this colour scheme to me screams like Fallout 3 for some reason. Do you know what I mean? I really like how it's lighter around the mouth. You know, it's kind of dark brown leading up to there, and then just above the mouth, the sort of nasal area, it kind of goes back into this light green. 3.5 stars! Yeah, I'm a big fan of your work. 3.5. And the final one for the Carnotaurus, the Arid Pattern. So many dead people, so many dead dinosaurs. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like this. It looks arid, it looks sandy, it looks like one you'd find in a desert. A lot of them don't really suit the environment. You know, the Savanna one doesn't look like a Savanna creature other than a zebra. Because it's based on a zebra, that's absolutely fine, but still. It's going off me a little bit. It's a bit boring. 3 stars! I think that puts Carnotaurus in first place. It's hard to tell. Oh, my dead dinosaur. Oh, God. It's been a massacre. An absolute massacre. Near enough all my herbivores are dead, basically. Actually, I think all my herbivores are dead, other than this lone Cynoceratops chilling over there. Right then, moving on to penultimate dinosaur, ladies and gentlemen. It's Allosaurus time. Possibly my favourite dinosaur in the set. Very excited to see the skins. I mean, look at it. That is a baller looking dinosaur right there. It isn't the most... Oh, I love that little snap as well. It's so angry at the world. What's up, Mr. Allosaurus? Why are you so mad? Yeah, that's very cool. Am I giving it a 4.5? I feel myself giving it a 4.5. I just really like it. There's so much going on in the patterning. You know, the little horns here have like this red hue in them, and so there's a bit behind the eye there. There's little stripes come down from the individual spines. It's kind of got the scale pattern that descends into brown before descending into white. The mouth has a whole different sort of colour to it. 4.5 stars. Allosaurus surging into the lead. Ooh, yeah, let's go Woodland next. Woodland Allosaurus. Can it maintain that high quality? No. I don't like this one as much, I've got to say. It's still a very cool looking dinosaur. I think the problem is as well, I don't really like those single tone dinosaurs. A lot of them are just sort of one colour. And this is all personal preference. Of course, some of you are definitely going to love the ones I hate and hate the ones I love. But for me, this is a lot more boring. If we go back to the original, I think the original is substantially better to look at. It just seems to have more details in it. This one has just too much of the same colour sort of plastered over it. I'm only going to give that 3.5. That's a hell of a downgrade. Next up, though, is the Steppe. Let's see if it can redeem itself. Now, this is more similar to the original. Never going to get used to that. I was hoping they'd colour in the horn a little bit, but it seems to be red every single time. Again, I'm not loving it that much. Is that dumb? Oh, it's okay. I don't know why oh god, hello. Let's see it kill somebody. Maybe that'll make me like it more. Nope, there she goes. I think that made it grow on me. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. Right, that's the first 3 done. Only 9 dinosaurs left. Next up is the Arid Wetland Coastal. Now this is more what I'm talking. You see what I mean? That sort of the vivid difference between the two tones. That's what I'm looking for. Counter shading, it's typically called. Where you've got a whiter underbelly than you do at the top. It's called counter shading because obviously it counters the sun. The sun hits you from... I really like that one. That's a 4.5 right there. Because it's more similar to the original and that just does it for me. That's very cool. But the sun hits you from the top and it hits the shaded portion of your body, and obviously the shadows hit the lighter portion of your body. It's very good for blending in and hiding, sort of sneaking up on prey and stuff like that. You tend to see it in prey more than predators in a lot of ways. You see it in a lot of fish. I really like this one. Wonder if we're going to get a 5-star skin. There it goes. That's definite. I might like that more than the original. I'd give it like a 4.6, but my scale doesn't work like that, so I'm going to give it a 4.5 and leave it there. Next up, we have the Wetland. Can you all please stop killing each other for a minute? Thank you. Shake, shake. Okay, Wetland. See, I like this one as well. Not quite as much as the last one. But I do, again, that sort of counter shading, I really like that. I'm going to give this 4 stars. But it is pretty cool. This and the other one, this and the... What's the last one called? Oh, God, I love that one so much. This one was... I have no bloody idea how you check this. It's on this list somewhere. Arid. Arid, Wetland, Default. They're my favourite 3 so far for the Allosaurus. Shabow. And the final one is the Coastal. Coastal tends to be pretty good, so hoping for some A-game here. Like it's basically black, right? And we all know that when you make a dinosaur just basically black with a little hint of red, that's pretty cool in general. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, it's growing on me by the second. I'm gonna give this one 4. I don't like it as much as the others. You can see if you just look at the top of the body here, right? It's just kind of this sort of swathe of black. But if we go onto the other one, this one in particular, you can see at the top of the body, there's kind of more discernible texture, this kind of scaly stripe patterning going on that you don't really see on the other ones. And I think that's what makes this one so exciting to look at for me. This is an absolute goddamn masker. Right, Allosaurus finished, definitely the highest rated one so far. But will the Indoraptor take it over? Let's find out. It's a very cool dinosaur. But we're here to evaluate the skin, not the overall dinosaur. So the default skin is very cool. I really like this sort of streak of sort of burnt orange going down the middle, but the default skin is maybe lacking a little bit in excitement, if we're honest. It's very cool, but I'm just looking at the skin, and it's just black. I'm going to give it... Oh, I do like that streak of gold so much. It's hard to just look at the skin. Let's watch it kill someone. It's hard to just look at the skin and not take the entire dinosaur into account, you know what I mean? But it is perfectly suited for this. I'm going to give it 4. It is perfectly suited for the type of dinosaur it is, for this xenomorphic, alien-esque beast. Savanna, first up. This should be black and white. I'm assuming just black with a white stripe. Yep, there it is. I'm hoping that some of these skins are a little bit more interesting than just the default colour with a different coloured stripe, otherwise I'm going to be a little disappointed. I don't like this one as much. The top is noticeably brown, which I think looks a little weird, and I don't like the white stripe as much as I like... I was never a big fan of white stripes, I gotta be honest. I don't like the white stripe as much as I like the gold one. I'm only going to give that a 3. Next up is Tasia, which is like a snowy, foresty sort of zone, and that's the green you'd expect. There better be at least one unique skin in here. I'm going to be upset otherwise. I really am. Not upset. Mildly disappointed. Yeah, I don't like that one as much either. It's cool that you could kind of theme the Indoraptor to your exhibit or to, you know, the time of day and stuff like that, or the other similar dinosaurs around it. You could have like a green zone and have a green Indoraptor in it and stuff like that. But as a skin, that doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to give that 2.5. I like that less than the other one. Next up, Rainforest. Jungle Vivid, yeah, that's a cool way to do it. Rainforest, again, usually my favourite skin, so I'm optimistic. Is it just blue? Oh, it's got a little bit of difference there. You can see it's not black anymore. It's kind of like a lighter, a slightly shiny gold silvery brown. I'm gonna give it 3.5, I think. No, I don't. I'm trying to convince myself I like it a lot, but I don't. It's a 3-star one. Plus the head is still black and the body's brown, which I think just looks a little bit weird. If I get around this side, maybe you can see it a bit easier. Can you tell that? The head is definitely blacker than the rest of the body. Come on, Indoraptor, you got 2 more dinosaurs to blow my mind. Jungle Pattern. This should be orange. Give me some colour. Give me some va-va-voom. No, Indoraptor, no. This is just the default one, but a little bit more yellow. 3 stars, 3.5, 3.5. I do like it, it's just not very exciting. The thing is, I understand why they've done this to an extent, because the Indoraptor it has a very sort of, you know, known design. The Indoraptor is the Indoraptor. It's a big, well, it's a moderately sized black raptor alien-esque creature with a colourful stripe down its side. So I can see why they'd maybe hesitate on making it too different. But the Indominus Rex was a big, white Tyrannosaurus X dinosaur, and yet we got a black version. I've been really hoping we'd have a white Indoraptor. I'm a little disappointed with the Indoraptor skins. Final one, Vivid, which I believe I have seen before, and it's just a purple stripe. It's got a little tint in there. Let's just get him from the other side. Come here, you. It just looks stupid. I don't know what else to say. I don't like it. I'm sorry, Indoraptor. I really am. The default Indoraptor is by far my favourite. This is like a 2-star to me. That just looks ridiculous. I don't know why that's so bad to me, but I really don't like it at all. It's just murdered 2 people. Fun fact, if your dinosaurs kind of walk over somebody like that, it doesn't actually count as a kill for some reason. They're dead. They have to brush a dinosaur and they die, but I've got to say, I think Allosaurus may have won this, because look at that thing. That's a beauty. Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, 36 different dinosaur skins. I'm really curious as to what you guys think down below. What is your favourite set? I think Allosaurus, Stygimoloch, Carnotaurus definitely remain my favourite 3 out of the set, and I think that's persistent. The default Indoraptor looks awesome, but the skin variation in the others is just a little bit disappointing. Same with the Cynoceratops. I think it could have done with maybe a little bit more colour. Either way though, some very cool skins, and I really like that each dinosaur got 5 skins this time. You know, I hope other dinosaurs in the game, some of them only have like 3 or so. It'd be nice if some others got 1 or 2 more to make them a bit more interesting. Speaking of which, the Velociraptor has the most boring skins in the entire game, which is ridiculous because it's a Velociraptor, it's an awesome creature. Why doesn't it have awesome skins? So I'm really hopeful that the Velociraptor is going to get some awesome skins down the line as well. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please throw me a like down below. It really helps me out, even if it seems silly and not important. If anyone has been tracking the star ratings, do let me know that in the comments down below as well. I hope I didn't miss one, and I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.